Hey, it's your Auntie Leah, the Mystic Autistic. Question. Do you remember Mork from Ork? Guidance? Because everyone has spirit guides. They're just not tuned into them. And I'm saddened by that. I wasn't tuned into mine for over 40 years. I'm going somewhere with this, I promise. When I was asking my spirit guides how to help people understand what it was like to have their guidance, they instantly said, Mork calling Orson, come in, Orson. And I knew exactly what they meant. Mork was an alien, and he was from Ork. Mork was here sort of learning about Earth. Okay, so at the end of every show, Mork would just be sitting on the couch, but then we would go into his mind, and we would see that he was in this black room. He was in his red spacesuit, and he was saying, Mork calling Orson, come in, Orson. So he was reporting back to his superior, whatever, his director, Orson, from the planet Ork. And Orson responds and says, yes, I'm here. Let's have a talk, Mork. And Mork talks to Orson about what he's learned for the week. And Orson will ask some questions, well, what about this and what about that? And it seems to generally be a very satisfying conversation for both parties, for Mork and for Orson. I want you to imagine that you have your own spirit guides, which you do. And it's that simple to get in touch with them. You just get in your head, you ask them to be in touch with you. Sometimes it takes a while. If you haven't ever really meditated or spent any time in contemplative quiet, prayer, something like that. If you're not really used to doing that, it might take a while, but this is where faith comes in. Believe that they're there for you and know that they will come through, just like Orson did for Mork. So basically every morning I have a chat with them. I have a Leah calling spirit guides come in, spirit guides. They said to me the other day, we're closer to you than air. Don't you know that? Imagine how protected you would feel if you had contact with your guardian spirits who would be that for you, who would tell you, it's okay, we're here. We're closer than air. No matter what happens, we're here. You don't even have to call out. Just think it. We're here. My spirit guides challenge me, like Orson challenges Mork. They've been with me since the beginning of time, guiding me. The relationship is so beautiful and so two-sided because every morning when I do that exercise and I pull my spirit guides in, I write because I'm a writer, so that's really my orientation. And I don't actually write with a pen. I don't know why I do that. I type because that's how I do. I write questions. I say, good morning, my beloveds. This is what's going on today. Often I'll say, as you know, because, this is happening today or that's happening today. And then I say, okay, now I write. Okay, now I'm going to be quiet and I'm going to listen. And then I just get real, real quiet. And I sit. I hear them then. And I want to be clear. It's not like I hear voices, but it's a sense of knowing, as if you're recalling something that someone wise has told you and it just is there. That's what it's like. And I put those words down. I write them down because, again, I write them down because that's how my memory works best and that's how it makes a good impact on me. And that way I can go back later in the day and say, oh, what was that thing? Because occasionally they'll say something like, today, focus on water. Be like water. Flow around things. Other times they'll say something like, look to magpies today. When you see a magpie, know that you're on the right path. Something is there. It's magic. What else could it be? And now I know that there are skeptics out there saying this woman is Looney Tunes and that's all in her head. And you know what? I don't care. It could be. It could all be in my head. Regardless, it's always supportive. It's always right there. It's always telling me the right thing to do. It's always comforting me. There has never been a time when these voices that are my guides have told me anything that is less than encouraging and warm and good for me and for the universe. So It's really not that hard to get in touch with your spirit guides. I had to stop drinking so much. That was something I just realized. I would, like, when I don't drink, they are closer than air. They're always closer than air, but I can't feel them as much when I'm drinking. So in case you ever wondered, what is she talking about? Does she just hear like fairy voices coming from trees and stuff? And you know, but I mean, really, that is what it's like with knowing my guide's guidance is basically like Orson talking to Mork. And it's not a whole lot more complicated than that. And they are there and they come through and they tell me hopeful things and they make me laugh. And they give me so much joy. And only very occasionally do they say something like, do not talk to that person, do not engage with that person. And it's not a sense that I'm going to be in trouble. It's just a sense of we have foresight and we see what could unspool if you continue contact with this person. So cut them out. It's a sense of having someone who has seen all the different possibilities, like with a periscope, they can look out and see traffic. And they tell me what's going to happen if you go this route, what's going to happen if you go that route. And they're right. So that, my love, that's the story of Mork from Ork, his relationship with Orson, your Auntie Leah, the mystic autistic, and my spirit guides. So if you would like to have any help in getting in touch with your own spirit guides, I would love to talk to you about that. So that's what I'm here for, baby. Okay, love you. Have a good day. Bye.